everyone, we're at on Any Moto Power Sports with the Ural freaking demo day. Like, awesome. And this fine individual right here is going to let me ride. Well, I can't say ride bitch because I'm definitely not. It's a sidecar. I've never been passenger on a bike. Well, let me phrase that. I've never been passenger on a bike like this. I've definitely ridden two up on a racetrack, which is pretty nuts. I feel like this is going to be an interesting experience.
It will be. So the sidecar passenger is referred to as the monkey, Chris.
The monkey. Okay, that's much more nice and probably appropriate. So this motor is a what?
It's a Boxer 750. Hasn't changed much in a very long time, so it's a sideways.
Yeah. So there's some weirdness about this particular bike. It's not hugely straightforward. It's like shifting in particular.
With your left foot, it's a little bit different. Some Harley riders are pretty used to it. You can shift just with your toe if you can get your toe under it, but it's a little bit difficult. It's standard clutch, one down, the rest up. That's normal, but you'll shift down with your toe and up with your heel.
Oh, yeah, that's different. Well, even the pattern's different for me. I'm used to the opposite.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm race.
The other interesting thing about these is if you can get right down here, you'll have forward and reverse here.
Reverse, okay.
Brake. And then this is actually selectable two-wheel drive.
Oh.
So you can engage the rear wheel.
Oh, wow.
Sidecar, similar to what you would use for low in a truck for. If you get stuck off-road, that's what this is designed for.
Oh, it's not for doing a burnout with this outside wheel?
It's not, you don't want to engage it on traction surfaces. It makes steering really, really, really difficult, which is already weird anyway.
Okay.
But it's just get unstuck if you get stuck on the side of a dirt road or mud bog or something like that.
Awesome. Well, let's go for a ride, get hot, and
yeah,
let's see what this madness. I wish I had like a freaking saw or like a giant freaking 50 cal just out of it. Just what it feels like.
We got a shovel here somewhere, I think.
Oh yes, there's a shovel right there. So
there's an extra few gallons of gas. You got the spare tire.
yeah, this thing's set up for the apocalypse. It'll be good.
It really is. You have a good sized trunk here
Look at that.
with the cover, the tonneau cover for the sidecar.
So much room for activities.
Lots of places to stash things.
The funny thing is, we've always thought about these bikes and putting our dogs in them. Our Great Danes sitting in here would be fantastic if they weren't so spastic.
Yeah, so you can actually take the seat out and the box under the seat. You can change this and put a little eye bolt in it.
Oh.
Strap your dog in, put their little bed, and get them all set up to go.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, let's be scared as Ann tips me sideways. Okay.
Just stretch at least one foot out straight.
Yeah.
Your inside foot should be straight. Your right you can have bent for stability. You
got your oh shit handles.
Your right hand, but
okay.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like after the track day, she's got this newfound confidence. Is like, you know what?
Actually,
We're putting a knee down.
100 miles on dirt has already given me confidence.
Yeah. That's it's definitely unique. I know this bike is wildly different than the R, but you know what? It's experiencing motorcycling. That's the whole point. It's even got Brembos.
Leaning for you is not. It's leaning for me makes no difference at all because you steer with the handlebars.
Okay.
But you can lean out to when we take right corners. Exactly. So the right corners, and I'll probably say this again on video. We can stop somewhere out when we swap riders if you want to do this part of it.
Okay.
But when you're turning right, you're kind of turning under the sidecar. So that's
weird.
when it's the danger of the sidecar flying comes in.
Okay, yay, fun. Okay.
But I'll take most of those corners. We'll just give you a couple little.
Lame. So one, I already feel weird as shit wearing gauntlet gloves riding a Ural. But what's interesting is I feel the bike sort of tracking, like it almost walks itself around as you have two different gyros moving.
So anytime you change momentum, you're going to feel it kind of do a little weird wobble or a dive.
Yeah.
Anytime you speed up, slow down, shift, anything, it kind of has, you have a lot of counter steering.
Yeah. It almost feels like if you're driving a front wheel drive car, you get torque steer where you come from a stop and it'll pull to usually one of the sides. This feels very similar. I can see why if you put the wheel over here and gauge it for a low, that it would be a nightmare.
Yes, it won't turn.
So even though we're behind some cars here, what's interesting is there's sort of a bubble being made by this little shape here with the wind. Like I expected a ton of wind to be hitting me, but right about neck levels where I actually feel the wind turbulence start to kick up, but there's nothing like right here. It's kind of interesting little design. Such a weird experience to be sitting on the side of someone riding a motorcycle. You're very aware of everything. It's an interesting way to experience motorcycling. You know, what's fun is there's a little hill here, but these people are going so slow that it might not be as fun as it could be. But yeah, it's like you're very aware that you're open to the environment, and I think that's what motorcycling in general is all about. So to be this exposed, I think just adds to it. Oh, they're gonna ruin the hill. It's a roller coaster. Whee! So we're trading places. It's funny because like it's not like this bike's wildly powerful, but it's a little intimidating. It's a little different. Like I could sit in there and feel the bike moving. So we're gonna see you know how bad I am at riding something like this. Okay, so
Reach over and grab a handlebar and make sure we get it.
there we go. Okay, so regular shifting as far as
Toe will go down for first.
okay.
And then you'll use your heel to shift up for the rest of the gear.
Oh fuck, that's weird. So going down is still back to the toe?
That's first.
No, I'm saying like, okay, so we're going up through the gears to go back.
Use your heel and then you'll use your toe to go down.
Okay, that's all right.
Your parking brake is on, you'll just pull it off.
Okay, yeah, all right. All right, let's see.
Don't expect much out of that back brake.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, yeah, that's okay. So parking brake off. Okay, one down.
There you go.
I feel very.
You're pushing and pulling, you're not leaning.
Oh my god, it's so weird. I can't, my foot won't hit it.
Gotta really push pull the turn.
Yeah, my foot won't fit where it's gotta go. This is so stupid. This is so sketchy. It's so weird that as you apply brakes, it definitely pulls one way or the other. It's and is scared for her life right now. Okay, all right. Oh, come on. No, I want to go into gear. It's so weird. Yeah, I see that. It takes a lot to get used to. There's so much to think about. I want to feel these brakes. Oh wow, they pull. Oh, that's so bad. All right. It's like any movement you do. Oh, we're fine. Hey, I did a gear. Yay. We're gonna lean it in. Look at that precision. We're on the line. I don't know if I can live with this. This is so... There's so much more to think about. It's like any input, like it just wants to trail somewhere. It's so weird. I swear to God, I'm not drunk. I think I'm gonna do a... It's like, what are we doing? Come on, come on. It's so hard to be smooth on this thing. It's mildly terrifying. Mildly. It's the heel toe, my foot doesn't fit. I know. Okay, I'm gonna pull over. Yeah, I'm about done with this. Come on, come on. There we go. We stopped. There we go. We're in neutral. Woo!
Are we training again?
Yeah, I'm done. It's all fun and games until we have traffic. No, getting into the stoplights and everything. I hit my limit of weird.
I don't feel it going all over the road like it does when you're driving, when I'm driving.
No, but it still does it.
Yeah, it does.
But like any input, it's so weird. It's just how it tracks. Yeah. And I couldn't get my foot to get in on the pedal to actually...
Take my foot on and off the pedal as I shift.
Yeah, but I couldn't get the heel back. Like every time I tried to go back, I'd miss it. Yeah, it's very odd. Woo! 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 So much different. I don't like the brakes on this thing. The front ones don't seem to work at all. But I tell you what an experience. I will gladly be the sidecar person, because riding this thing, actually controlling it, yeah, I don't know, man. There's so much more to think about, and it's so different that I don't know that I like it at all. That's why we're switching. Like, my brain was fried and I didn't want to get into this point. Well, that was fun, Ann.
Did you like that?
It was so different. I tell you what, I've ridden a lot. This is
an experience like this.
No, it's totally different. The shifting the heel toe thing, I couldn't get my heel situated right and articulated enough to be able to engage the gear. So I was having a lot of trouble shifting, and I found myself doing this a lot. I'm like, I haven't looked down to shift in like 15 years.
One trick for me is just keeping my foot on the foot peg and off of the shifter, and then I just kind of stomp it with my heel when I'm shifting up.
Yeah, I tried that and I think I missed. And then even the front, like, so, like, I can rev match, which was fine, but like, it didn't matter if I didn't get in the gear.
Yeah, and leaning like this does not help you.
No, it did nothing. It did nothing. So like every input you put in this thing, it relays through the wheels and through everything. So like you feel everything you're doing, especially when it's wrong. Like you'll see if you rewind back, you'll see this thing. Well, that's because I'm pushing and pulling, trying to look and do stuff.
There's constant, every input you put into the motorcycle, the Ural requires a counter steering.
Yeah, braking 100% as well. Because like you start dragging the brake, it's just like.
Yeah, every input you put in.
Yeah.
Whether it's throttle, braking, clutch, any change of momentum requires the counter steer.
Yeah, and it's just it was a lot to think about and process. So like I got to a point I'm like, okay, I mentally fried playing with this, and then we got to go and around other cars. Like, look, I hit my max and let the pro and here take over.
So much fun though. I love it.
I tell you what though, it's fun from a passenger perspective. I actually enjoyed it far more than driving it.
I enjoy being a passenger too.
Yeah.
I really do.
Just get to,
especially when the rep is at the wheel. The seasoned Ural pilot rider rep.
yeah.
Crazy.
It's just different. Like your feet are cramped in there. Like you said.
I don't feel my feet are cramped, but it's a little bit hot on the ankles.
A little bit. I'm not too far off. I'm used to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like my foot just. I don't know. I hit this guy.
Oh.
And it would just, and then the airbox, it's so tight and everything's in there. You just end up.
I turn and only use my heel. Instead of trying to do heel toe, keeping my feet right, I just turn it and stomp.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a learning experience for sure. Like you've been riding for years and you're like, oh, I can ride anything. Honestly, sometimes you can't. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. It's wildly different. It was an experience. Thank you to Ann. Any Moto, they have these demo days every once in a while at the Urals, and look, it's an experience. Are you gonna love it? Who knows? I thought it was a blast. It's humbling for sure as a rider to not be good at riding something, but hey.
And the Ural is generally available for demo rides, especially Tuesday through Thursday when I'm here.
There you go. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've ever ridden one of these. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.